Hey guys, it is GameFace here and welcome back to a very important video. This is part 2 of me playing my friend Josh in my Bragging Rights series. And today I'm going to be, like I say, playing the second game. It'll be commentary over the top. The next couple of videos, whether I play against some of my friends, will be live commentaries hopefully. And in today's video it is a lot more exciting than part 1. Part 1 was really good. If you don't know, I ended up winning 3-1, and in this video it's a bit more exciting as well. It's unbelievable some of the stuff that goes on in this match. But yet again, he seemed to be using Adam Johnson down the wing a lot, probably a bit too much. Using his sweaty crosses and scoring very early on. Now, this was pretty much a big worry, to be honest, when he scored in the 6th minute. I thought, this is going to be complete domination since he's just lost to me 3-1 literally 5 minutes ago. He'll want to get revenge. So I was a bit worried about that first goal, and things didn't get too much better when he was still continuing to dominate, getting past David Luiz like that and making it 2-0 in the 25th minute. So that was, again, like I say, a bit of a worry that he'd gone 2-0 up in 25 minutes, and I didn't even look like scoring. But I thought that was the exact same in the last match. I didn't look like scoring. I went 1-0 down, but yeah, I went on to win 3-1. So I was hoping that I could try and get a goal at least before half-time, to then try and get back in the second half. But it really didn't look like that was going to happen. The way he was passing it around me, and we were really struggling to get too many passes going. You can see here though, Cazorla tries to get past Company, doesn't manage to, but Baines also tries and eventually does, but it goes out for a goal kick. And that was pretty much how the game was going. We weren't getting too many chances on goal at all. Cazorla puts a ball in, and it was a fantastic chance to make it 3-0, but it didn't happen, and the ball went out for a corner. Again, another decent opportunity to go 3-up and pretty much put the game to bed the way he was playing. But yet again, he didn't manage to make too much of it. Czech saving from a decent header and it going out for another corner. And Mikhail Richards was left to whip this one in again. And again, I got beaten to the header, but it went over. So Benteke was playing pretty well for him, and so were quite a few of his players actually. They just seemed to be a lot better than my guys in this match so far. We needed a goal, and we got a goal just before half time, the best time to get a goal, 2-1, and it's the 44th minute. I now needed a second goal as soon as possible. I'll admit that the first goal there came out of absolutely nothing. I'm very lucky that Santi Cazorla managed to get past them all. But we managed to get a goal, and we got a bit of luck as well along the way to getting that one. In the second half, or at the end of the first half should I say, he nearly went and made it 3-1. Again, Czech was just on hand to make sure it didn't go out. Unfortunately it did though, and it went out for a corner. Chance to make it 3-1, we managed to head it out this time, and we managed to get rid of the rebound. So that was pretty much it for the first half. We were, like I say, still getting 1 or 2 attacks and 1 or 2 decent opportunities, but nothing too dramatic really in the first half. It just didn't seem like we were playing very well at all. Something came though from this, and Cazorla should have made it 2-2 before half-time. What an important goal that was going to be, and I was starting to think that this wasn't going to be my game, the way that we were playing, because that was a fantastic bit of build-up, and yet we didn't manage to get anything from it. You can see in the stats, you know, I had 2 shots, 1 on target, he had like 7 or 8 shots, so he was pretty much all over me, but he got a bit cocky, I think, there, with that bit of passing. Daniel Sturridge nearly gets through, just a bit unlucky. He managed to get back and defend that one. Daniel Sturridge was starting to play quite well in the start of this first half. He was getting a bit more of the ball, getting it more involved. Ramirez goes through, gets it to Daniel Sturridge. We went sweaty and we made it 2-2. You can see how excited I was. I accidentally pressed the Xbox button, and Daniel Sturridge made it 2-2 in the 61st minute. And now I'm going to go win this game. That is the plan from here. I'm off to try and win this game. He's let me back in really. From a bit of luck from me, I suppose, definitely for the first goal, and the second goal, you know, I was going sweaty because obviously I needed a goal, and he just managed to keep up the defending just enough to keep me out for a third one right here. You can see Cazorla again losing out on the ball, but getting it back and passing it to Schürrle. who then lost out with the pass. So it was one of them games really where not many of the passes were really getting to each other, and it was starting to get a bit scrappy after I got the second goal. Fantastic opportunity there to get a goal, but Lloris came out and collected it, and there was a decent chance for them to counter-attack with Benteke, but that got cut out by Ramirez. Nani was through, must be, but it gets saved again. An opportunity to win the match with 8 minutes to go, unfortunately didn't work, and it looked like it was going into extra time. So I was prepared for extra time really, and penalties potentially if we don't manage to score another goal, but at this point I expected it to just go into extra time. It did. Daniel Sturridge gets through here. What a start, what a start. 6 minutes into extra time, or 7 minutes, Daniel Sturridge scores right at the front post, nearest post to him, hits the post and goes in, and we make it 3-2. So we were 2-0 down, scored 3 goals. Let's do a couple of changes to make sure that we don't go concede. As you can see, I changed the formation, 5 at the back, but still quite attacking. Even took off a couple of players and brought some on. So I was really going for it now, making sure that he wasn't going to score. You can see Thiago Silva coming on for Nani. A big change, especially if he was to score an equaliser. Now there was quite a lot of time left, and now looking back I do regret doing that because there's still 13 minutes left. I should have played how I was playing before and tried to get potentially a 4th goal to try and win the game. But I did probably attack a bit too much, and you can see my midfielder all behind the ball and now tracking back. My defence is really struggling to cope with the amount of players he has attacking, and I slide him once or twice, and he goes down, has a shot, and we get a bit lucky there. And we were really struggling to defend some of his opportunities now. You could tell he really wanted to win this one. He was attacking a lot more now. I'd gone and made it 3-2. And Schürrle here, ball goes in, gets on the header of Benteke just before half time of extra time and makes it 3-all. So with 2 minutes of the first half to go, I was extremely annoyed, as you would expect, that I'd gone and conceded with just 2 minutes to go in the first half, and I knew that by doing that change, that was permanent now, so I couldn't go back with the change. But I had to go with 4 at the back, so I put David Luiz in centre defensive mid, or right centre defensive mid, along with Ramirez. Moved the Ayatollah up to centre attacking mid in the hope that he would find a goal in the next 18 minutes. So that didn't seem like it was going to happen. You can see here we do a bit of decent football with passes, but it just got cut out there by their defender, and he won the free kick. So at the moment it wasn't really working out. You can see we're in the second half of extra time in the 117th minute. Look at that. David Luiz sent off for a poor challenge really. That was pretty stupid, to be honest, but I expected us to go concede with 2 minutes left. We did manage to try and keep strong. You can see here he has a very good opportunity to go score. He's got a lot of people up here, cuts inside, really outdoes my defenders, and he got a good opportunity now to try and get a 4th goal. Cuts inside, I'm sure it's a goal, and it gets saved by Cech. Fantastic save to keep us in this game. He's such a good goalkeeper, Cech. Gets a corner, ball gets whipped in, guess who's on the head? It's hit the bar from Benteke. That would have been like a hat-trick of headers or something from Benteke. Instead we get to go into penalties, and really we're very lucky to get into penalties at all, the way that we'd played in the last 5 minutes, and David Luiz getting sent off was a big thing. First penalty gets scored by him, gets off to a good start. Thiago Silva, I don't know why he's taking them, steps up, saved, bad start. At the moment he is 1-0 up in penalties, and that is not a good start from me at all. Benteke needs to score for him. He does score. 2-0 at the moment on penalties, and I seriously have to score this goal, otherwise I'm pretty much lost. Daniel Sturridge scores 2-1 now on penalties, and it didn't really look like we were going to get back into it unless we had some more luck, which is what we needed. Cazorla goes and hits the bar, and it comes out. I don't know what happened there at all. It was a very strange one, so we had a chance to get back in the game. Saved. I just didn't think this was going to be my game. Still 2-1 on penalties, both of us missing our last ones. Schürrle steps up, makes it 3-1. Now it's put the pressure on for me to then go score this next one. If I missed, I was out and I'd lost to him. I scored, however, to make it 3-2, and now the pressure was on him to go score the winning goal with Adam Johnson, who he'd been using way too much, saved. Czech saved it, we're back in the game, and if we score this next one, then we will not be losing this match. Ramirez scores 3-all now, and really the pressure was now on him. Because if he didn't score this one, we were right back in the game. We saved it. Wow, what a comeback. 3-all, and if we score this, we've actually won. And it's Yaya Toure, who I've just recently bought during this video for 90 odd grand, steps up to win the game. Yaya Toure slots it just over Hugo Lloris and scores. We actually win on penalties, 4-3 I think it was. What a fantastic game. So obviously straight to the message, and sent him a message straight away, just to tell him that it was a fairly easy win, which obviously it wasn't. By no way was that an easy win at all, but I thought I'd try and rub some salt into the wound and tell him that it was an easy win again. Thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed this, then please go leave a like and subscribe. If I do know who you are and you want to play me, leave a comment in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching. He did dominate me on the stats, to be fair. But anyway guys, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.